We are driving to the marina. Lucky loves to feel the breeze against his face. Hi everyone, I'm Ka and we are sailing Mystique. I'm working in the office relaxing area today. I'm following up with the painting because I can't work in the cabin this weekend. We ordered the full face mask. This is headlining, so I won't be doing anything to this right now. At some point we'll definitely take it down, but I'm more concerned with just painting all of the areas that are white. Well, right now they're kind of dingy. I want to make them white and nice and bright. It feels like every week we're making a little bit of progress. A lot better than it was when we bought the boat.
Next one.
This area is also going to be area that we will use for our guest. We have two sleeping areas, this one right here and that one. So we'll use these for our guests. We can pull it out and give them privacy because it closes.
The closing area over here, it's got a table and it's got a accordion door, so it goes clear across.
And when we don't have guests, this is going to be our office and living space. Our plan is to put a TV up, have a little area for working on the computer, and just using this as our living space. I'm working on sanding the walls down. All of the areas that you see white, I'm painting today, so I'll be working on these areas today. Just trying to get it a little bit brighter than it is right now. I'm kind of mellow mood today and feeling a little slower than I was last weekend. Last weekend I had all this peppy energy, and this weekend I'm kind of slow, and I'm not sure if I'm lethargic because we actually slept in till 7 a.m., which is actually sleeping in for us. We usually wake up around 4 a.m. My husband gets to work early and I stay up doing things for my business, so 7 a.m. we slept in today. But
That was good.
yeah, so I'm going to be painting, and Thomas, what are you going to be working on today?
I'm going to be working on floors. Here we are. This stuff here. We're going to be pulling up the floors, sanding them down. We've got one that's already sanded down really nicely. We've got some other ones we're going to sand down and try to glue down some of the other pieces that are kind of semi-loose. Some of these are just kind of old and loose, and they had carpets and rugs on here before, so it's kind of like it's got some black on it. We're not sure if it's old mold in there or what it actually is on some of these old things. I mean, we've sanded a lot of it already off, but we've got a belt sander now instead of an oscillating sander. So we got a belt sander that's going to take off a lot more, a lot quicker. So yeah, so I don't know if we can actually see. Here's one that you can actually see. It's kind of darkish. It's a little lot blacker, and this will sand down nicely, and it'll come up. So we'll sand all these down to the bare wood, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. We might put a polyurethane on, we might not. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe some oil. What do you think?
I think it's good. I think that, I mean, I was just thinking once we sanded,
You just switch hats?
we're not wearing the hooker hat today.
Not wearing the hooker hat, the Boeing hat
the
today?
Boeing hat is perfect, not the hooker hat.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, today he's sanding, and I'm sure he'll do a great job. We have a heavier sander, so he's in control of that now. So we're working on that. Okay?
Sounds good.
I'm sanding this area right now, trying to get it nice and smooth so we can paint it.
You need to get some different clothes on to wear.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to get too much. You just have to break it. It just has to be broken down.
Okay, so touch this one that I've done.
Let me see.
Still inspecting. How did I do, boss? How is it? Is it good? Is it smooth? Is it perfect? How is it? How is it? Let me know. How is it, sir? I'm waiting. Please, let me know. How is it? How did I do?
Yeah, you don't need to do too much. Unless you've got some rough spots or something like that, but even those will be covered. Like that. So you're just getting a little bit of the surface off. Also, when you're doing this, okay, the point is to cover the wood.
I did.
You covered part of the wall too.
Okay.
See? Here, you did really good. Here, you're covering the wall, which you actually want to touch. Okay?
Okay.
So you don't want to do, you want to just the wood. So, because you want the wall exposed.
Thomas wants me to tape a full stretch of tape, not in my 2 inches and tear it off, 2 inches here and tear it off. He wants me to do a full stretch, never end the tape, just keep going forever. The reason that he wants me to do it this way is because when we go to take it off, it's a straight like one-time deal. You just pull everything, whereas my 2 inches here, 2 inches there, 2 inches is going to take forever. It's going to destroy the paint. But of course I have to say but, because I already tried and I'm still having a hard time. Maybe I'll get it, but right now I'm still having a hard time with it. So I'll just keep doing it and trying to get it right. But right now, every time I go longer than 6 inches, my lines are crooked. So it's a little bit weird. As you can see, this scraping and taping and scraping and taping, it's a lot of work. This is like the equivalency of exercise. Like I'm like exercising my arm right now and moving around and exercising my arms or working out. I'm exercising my legs, I'm exercising my back, everything just to be sure that I get this nice and smooth and ready for inspection. Thomas Hooker inspection. I am and it gets you in shape. It really is keeping me in shape doing this. This is like my yoga, my gym, my exercise time. See? Like being skinny is not just because it's not just because like I'm working for this shape. Listening to some good old Alan Jackson, Don't Rock the Jukebox, and getting my goggles on, my gloves on, trying to get the little corners, which seem to be the toughest parts to get. But just trying to scrape everything and get those corners, it's actually a little bit tougher. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions of what I can do just to make it a little bit smoother. I don't know if I just need like to tear off sandpaper and fold it and do it that way, but the scrubbing block is too thick. So, oh, okay. Thomas is saying I need a small oscillating sander, so maybe I can find something like that to be able to get into little cracks Are you gonna get me a small oscillating sander? Thank you. Okay, I'm all taken care of. Thomas, can you come here for a second and also bring sandpaper? Oh, I'm doing these corners.
Uh-huh.
And also this. This needs to be lifted. It's not just a matter of painting. All of this is dead wood.
Couple screws here, that comes right out. Okay.
Can you get the scrape and also a plunger or something? It's like a scraper, but it's not a scraper. It's the other one.
Are you talking about the chisel?
Not the chisel. The one lighter than a chisel. Putty knife. Yes.
I'm gonna cut this so we can leave this here so we don't tear it all up, I guess. So that thing goes back on top anyway.
You think this one is okay to leave?
Yeah, because it's got that thing on top of it too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tap this thing and just cut this evenly, okay?
Well, I wasn't going that deep. You went too deep.
Yeah, I did.
It's nothing out. I didn't mean to, but
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
pretty light.
It is, and this looks like it's okay underneath too. So if we just paint it, it'll probably be okay.
Should I sand it first?
No, up here, no need to. You're never going to see it. Just a light, just nicely scraped and painted, and it'll be okay. The walls. All you really want to paint is for is sticking. Even up around here, it's going to be really hard to try to do any sanding or anything, but you can scrape and make sure all the loose stuff's off.
I did. I did the bits that I could get.
Yeah. So we'll do that. See that one?
Which one? That you just did?
Yeah. See if you want to see it.
Looks like the floor sanding is coming along really well. So you're going to actually have to sand in here for these edges.
Yeah, either that or we'll have to paint them.
This looks good though. Chloe, what do you think? What do you think, Chloe? Don't confuse her. Is Lucky coming to give his opinion? Hi, buddy. Hi. Are you giving your opinion?